Hello, it is December the 8th, 2024. I'm Karen Kanakanui. Welcome to 31 Days of AI Magic, Simple Solutions for Everyday Living. Today we are going to look at Christmas giving, Christmas gifts. My daughter has given me her list of some things that she's interested in, and they have to do with slicing vegetables. So there are knives, there are those contraptions that you can buy that slice the vegetables for you, and then also mandolins. That was the other thing she mentioned. So I'm a little bit nervous about mandolins because I've seen all those cooking shows where people slice up their hands. So we're going to get some help here from ChatGPT. Whoops. Yes, so sometimes your fingers get a little bit ahead of themselves, and then it says, "Oh, could you clarify your question, or please let me know how I can assist you?" So I will try again. I'm looking for options to cut veggies that are safe for kind of new kitchen folks. And I'll say I'm looking at mandolins. I forget if it has an E on that or not. Knives and gadgets that slice. Can you give me ideas? I don't worry about the punctuation or the spelling. So here are some beginner-friendly options for cutting vegetables safely. Mandolins are great for uniform slices, but can be risky without proper safety measures. That's what I thought. You get the finger guard or a food holder to protect the hands. And then that gives me some recommendations. Knives, right. Santoku, which I've heard of, and a paring knife, certainly. And that's handy. And then there's these gadgets. And then there's hybrid tools. So I would go back to this, and so I would go through these one at a time. So let's go back to the mandolins and say, can I use mandolins for veggies like mushrooms or carrots or mushrooms, or are they too soft? See what answer we get for that. Okay, and then it gives us ideas for, and then if you're ever going through here and you want to stop it, you can press this button and it will just stop right in mid sentence. So let's say I wanted to say, I feel like knives are the most useful because you can cut other items too. But tell me about chef's knife versus Santoku, and which is easier for smaller hands. So then it's when we get specifically into the knives kind of section, smaller hands, they have a 6-inch option. And then, yeah. And then there's talks about the Santoku knife. So this seems like a good options. I have to say, if you cut onions a lot or peppers, I'm tired of that with a knife. Let's look at some of these hybrid, these all-in-ones. So we'll say, talk to me about the all-in-one veggie slicers. Okay, so this is basically, it slices, it dices, etc., and good for a time saver. Interchangeable blades for slicing, dicing, julienning, grating, and spiralizing. Safety features, compact storage. So let's see what the cons are for this. Oh yeah, cleaning, taken apart can be tedious to clean. Size limitations, right? Okay. Best uses: tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, peppers, potatoes. Well, see, there I am right now. And so I might go back and say, what if I mostly want to dice? Is there a prep tool specifically for that? Who knows? Oh, vegetable choppers. Okay. For chopping and dicing. And there's blades, and then there's some recommendations. Chop Wizard, quick. Okay. Oh, and manual food processors. So I would come back to this and say, I thought food processors were not easy, and it's still giving me lots and lots of information. And the question I'm asking it may very well be in the information that it's putting down, but I'm already ready to go on to the next step and say, I thought food processors were not good for potatoes. See what it happens. Yes, can be tricky with potatoes. Okay. So then it's going to tell me all about potatoes and food processors. Oh yeah, the release of the starch. So I'm going to stop it right here and say, okay, if potatoes, onions, and peppers are my main chopping and dicing tasks, which method is best? Depends on your priorities. Is it speed, precision, or ease of use? You can have 2 out of the 3. No, I'm just kidding. So then it's going to make some manual dicers, food processor with dicing attachments, and then knives plus cutting board. Best for versatility and precision. Anyway, what I just want you to see is that you can get all the information that you need to try to make these decisions for yourself. And so what I do is I keep going back and I change things up and I try to make it specific to my situation, or in this case, my daughter's situation, in order to get the best ideas. So now I have a lot of information that I can now go take all this information. I can look up these specific products that it mentions online and see if any of those fall into the price range, and if they'll do what I need them to do or what she needs them to do, and just go from there. So anyway, that's our ChatGPT lesson. Starting tomorrow, we're going to move on to another tool. We're going to move on to Perplexity, so you can get an idea of what that AI tool looks like. And that's it for today. I'm Karen Kanakanui, AgeWise AI, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.